Hello everyone, and welcome.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Has a look up and delivers. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi. Pacho. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Puskás. Oh, that was vital. Shifted it to the flank. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hazard. He's picked his way through. He's there and gets it away. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Zanetti. And it's De Bruyne. That's Cannavaro. And it's been given away. Borussia Dortmund so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Dani Olmo! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
O'Reilly. That is good progress on the left. Rijkaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Rice. That's Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, played through for the wide man. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh no, this does not look good. All the way back. Pressing high and with purpose. Pacho. It's a pretty loose pass. McAllister. Now it's Dani Olmo. That is a brilliant interception. Van Basten. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets, and he's lost his man here. Spread out to the left. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the finish! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there is your opener.
Number 15.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Port have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
McAllister is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And it's Rice. Van Basten. Played out wide. Zanetti. Serginho does really well there. He is strong. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. And this is Luis Suarez. He's beaten, and the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Borussia Dortmund really could have done without this. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Port are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away, and Messi! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Dani Olmo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Port have their second corner now. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. That'll be a throw-in. Dani Olmo.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Can he get it through? Messi picks it up out wide. Puskás. And it's Rijkaard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the referee has blown for half-time. That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we get things going again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
O'Reilly deals with that comfortably. Rijkaard. Van Basten. Now it's De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? Zanetti picks it up out wide. And it's De Bruyne. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He has found the way through. Look at the... Mbappe! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Port find a position of real strength now. Now it's De Bruyne. Port are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear that...
He's having a shot! And that's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The goal score for Borussia Dortmund after 58 minutes is number 13.
So could they be onto something here?
Rijkaard.
Dani Olmo. Borussia Dortmund needing a change of fortune here. Now it's Puskás. And this is Messi. Now it's some chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
The attendances for
What
this
a throw
match
in.
is 60,332.
Oh, terrible pass. Dani Olmo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Now there's takes a shot! Well taken goal. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Port visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Serginho, and here's Dani Olmo. Messi cuts it out.
Substitution for Port FC. Number 11.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Dani Olmo. Number 10. Lionel Messi.
They've played it short.
Number 7.
Foot in.
Number 20.
Messi.
Alexis McAllister.
He's having a pop!
Number 9. Kylian Mbappe. Coming on the field. Number 18. Bruno Fernandes. Number
Ball in
24.
towards the middle.
Brian
Let's
Mbeumo.
make sure that's not getting
Number
through.
13.
Oh, it's Van Basten.
Rafinha. Number 12.
And this is Van Basten. And he is dashing away. Oh, great chance! Chance, surely! It's hit the uprights. That could spell... And one more try! Port are looking to go forward now. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Puskás. And here's Rijkaard. That'll be a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Thiago. Great vision. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pass is just off target. Bruno Fernandes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rijkaard. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Mbeumo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Luis Suarez. Alexander-Arnold. Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cannavaro clears it away.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Zanetti with the clearance. He's shapes to shoot! Great football, shot and save. Puskás. Can he get on the end of this? And Aubameyang! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss. That's an imaginative pass. Serginho gets over and intercepts. Threads one in. And this is Luis Suarez. Produces a cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Tries to get it clear. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And that is as far as it goes. Borussia Dortmund cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
And now I'd just like to read out
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't...
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
It's more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
He's in plenty of space here. And it's hoisted clear. O'Reilly. Here's Cannavaro. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Cannavaro. Pacho. Borussia Dortmund, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. It's Makalele. And he's intervened well there. Zielinski. And Serginho. Oh, delightful ball. Zanetti. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. He was under real pressure there.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this Inzaghi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Botafogo with the corner, there first. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Now it's Totti. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now this could be a chance. Serginho's cross, and he's there to clear it. Van Basten. Makalele, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten proves just a little bit too strong. Driving forward, he's shifting through the gears here. Serginho has the space to scheme. Camavinga.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Serginho. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Makalele. Kubasi. Rijkaard. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Conte. Zanetti. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And this is Totti, and it's Zanetti. That's Cannavaro. Pacho. And it's O'Reilly. Ball played for Rijkaard. Totti. Serginho. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's been given away. McAllister. Camavinga. Çalhanoğlu. And Spence. And that signals the end of the first period.
This is a security announcement.
Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Zanetti. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Cannavaro. And it's Conte. Just eases him off the ball. And that's gone loose. Out of play for a throw. Now the ball in. And he's there to belt it away. Kubasi. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. And here's Camavinga. Takes a shot. Now, who's going to be first? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And there's a goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
First breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Borussia Dortmund couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. McAllister stood up well to him there. Puskás plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And this is Puskás! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Good ball over the top. Inzaghi! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Conte. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. To Totti. Zanetti. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's neat. Makaleli. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, they could break here. And he's worked it through. Rijkaard. Puskás. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. And it's McAllister. He's got away. And this is Kante.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Conte. Now that's well seen too. He is through here. McAllister shoots. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Substitution for Botafogo. Number 19.
Botafogo have their second corner now.
Number 22. Alexis McAllister. Number 11. Piotr Zielinski. Number 21. Eduardo Camavinga.
Great chance!
Number 27.
It's bounced back off the post.
Serginho.
And that really should have been that.
Number 20.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Now who's going to be first to this? Çalhanoğlu. Can he finish? That's going to go a long way.
Number 17. Jude Bellingham.
Oh, that is a nice touch. He's found a way through. Puskás has been caught there. It's a foul. And it's Rijkaard. Makaleli. Now it's Puskás. And Puskás! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Just 5 minutes left. Kubasi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he lines up a... Getting up there! And yes, it's there!